And let's all begin in a comfortable seat. So, whatever you need to sit comfortably, maybe it's rolling up your mat, sitting on a block, on a pillow, so that your hips can be a little bit higher than your knees, since we are going to begin in this seated meditation. So, once you find a comfortable seat, again, elevating your hips a little higher than the knees, close the eyes, find the breath. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen the spine. Just slow down the inhales, slow down the exhales. We're just beginning here in a short meditation before we move. We're going to start with a metta meditation, which is also known as compassion meditation. Metta is the foundation of Buddhism, and it can translate to loving kindness. So in your comfortable seat, close the eyes, begin to pay attention to your breath. Just notice how you feel right now. And follow the breath as it comes in through the nose and out the mouth. Again, just like that, in the nose and out the mouth. And now bring to mind someone who's really easy to care for, a friend, a pet, a child, and just feel, maybe hands to your heart, feel in your heart what it feels like when you think about that individual or that being, and send them some good wishes. And then you're going to say in your head to this person, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you care for yourself joyfully. And may you be safe. Now let's apply those same statements to yourself. Sometimes it can be difficult to feel compassion and loving kindness to ourselves. So let's practice in your head repeating, may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I care for myself joyfully. May I be safe. One more round. This time we're going to broaden our compassion to the whole community. So send your compassion to everyone all together. Repeating in your head, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you care for yourself joyfully, and may you be safe. And just notice again, maybe placing your hands on your heart. How does it feel in your heart space? To feel compassion for all the people around you. We'll close this little meditation with one more deep breath. So inhale, follow the breath through the nose. And then just sigh it out the mouth, let that go. And then start to find a little bit of movement. Extend your legs out long in front of you. You can shake them around, move the body, wake it up. If you're going to use my playlist, go ahead, press play or start some music now. And then hands behind the hips, lengthen the spine, press the heels into the earth, flex the toes, and then hands to the thighs. Slowly slide your hands towards your toes, and then slowly slide back up. Just warming up the hamstrings, nice and slow, sliding forward and back. Not about how far you go. Just notice how that feels. One more time. And then pause. Everybody bend your knees, plant the soles of the feet. Inhale, lengthen the chest, and then fold forward. So forward fold with really generously bent knees. And notice how that feels in your lower back, upper back. Torso is just draping on the thighs. Close the eyes, take a breath. And then exhale, roll up, hands behind the hips. Fingers can face your body and face away. Press into the soles of the feet. They're about shoulder width, hip width distance apart. Inhale, lift the hips, reverse tabletop. Imagine you're squeezing a block between the thighs. Lift the hips higher, let the head relax. Relax the jaw, the brow. Keep pressing through the feet to lift up. One more inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower tailbone to the earth. Step your feet as wide as your mat, and then just start to float the legs left and right. Little windshield wipers, moving slow. Your hips can move. Warming up the inner thighs, outer thighs. Keep breathing. As always, I'll suggest a lot of things today, but take or leave whatever you want. It's your practice. Next time your knees are to the right, pause and stay there. Inhale, sit all the way up, so shoulders over the hips. Then bring your hands to your legs and just circle the torso. Use your hands to kind of get a wide circle. Beautiful. And then as you're ready, switch the direction. And then let's pause again. This time, let's try it without the hands. So it might be a really subtle movement, just isolating the torso, the belly, kind of engaging the core. Might feel frustrating because you're not moving much. Go the other direction. Nice. Arms are not using. Okay. Now cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Take an inhale here. Notice that stretch. And then plant the sole of the left foot, coming into figure four, seated figure four. Maybe roll the ankle around. Notice how that feels. Press through the palms, press through the left foot. Inhale, hips rise. Exhale, lower back down. One more like that. Inhale, hips up, figure four. Keep lifting the hips. And then extend your right leg long in front of you. Press your heel, ball of the foot away. Thighs stay in line. Exhale, keep the right leg long, slowly lower, heel to the mat, hands to the shins, inhale, lift, and twist to your left. Left hand behind the spine. Come back to center, let your left leg go wide to the left, like tree pose on the earth. Left hand plants, inhale, come onto your left shin, hips rise, reach your right arm over your ear. Feel a big stretch through the whole front body. And then exhale, come on down. Nice work. Feet wide again. Let's do the second side. So let your knees sway to the left. Inhale to sit up. Your left knee is about in your left, or your right knee is in your left sole of the foot. And then hands to the legs, just big circles. Moving faster, slow. Switch directions if you have not already. And then pause. Sit up tall again, stacking shoulders over hips. And without the hands, just use your core, little small circles. Nice. Switch sides. Beautiful. Okay, bring your left ankle over the right thigh. Just notice that stretch. And be intense, and then stomp your right foot down to come into figure four. Left knee presses away from you, hands behind the back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slowly lower. One more, inhale, lift. Stay here, extend your left foot away from you. Keep the thighs in line, keep lifting, engage the glutes. Beautiful, exhale, slowly lower with the left leg long, heel to the mat. Hands to your right shin, lengthen the spine. And then with that length, begin to twist. Right hand behind the back, twist to your right. Come on back to center. Let your right leg fall to the right, like tree pose. Right hand plants. Inhale, rise up onto your hips. Your right shin is the foundation. Left arm over ear. Beautiful. Feel the space. Inhale. And exhale, come on down. Bring the hands behind you, soles of the feet are about hip width distance, press into the mat. Inhale, lift the toes, draw the thighs to the body, and then exhale, extend. Inhale, pull everything in. We've transitioned into core. Nice work. Just in and out with the legs. Your triceps are working. Keep breathing. Inhale as you extend, exhale as you draw your thighs to your chest. If you want to add on, you can release your hands and just use your legs, hovering your fingers. Nice work. Let's take two more wherever you are. And then when you go long, take a full body stretch. Let it go. Come onto your mat. Maybe reach overhead. Inhale, big belly breath. Exhale, let it go. A little bit more core. So bend the knees. Reverse tabletop. So knees over hips, feet are off the earth. Tuck your tailbone so your lower back presses into the mat, and then palms to the thighs. Really press your thighs away from you and feel your thighs pressing back into your palms. Upper body is relaxed, so let the jaw, the face, relieve some tension there. Shoulders completely relaxed. Keep pressing. You know how hard you're working, and you choose to make it harder or soften a little. Keep pressing. And then from here, keep your left palm connected, extend your right toes away, right arm away. So arm and leg long, come back to center, left side, extend left toes away, left arm overhead. Beautiful. Again to the right, nice and slow. And left. Maybe one more each side. Beautiful. And then give yourself a big hug. Draw the knees to the chest, squeeze in. Roll the sacrum side to side, lower back release. And eventually roll all the way to your right to a fetal position. Just pause here. And as you're ready, press into your palms and find tabletop. Come into hands and knees, spreading all 10 fingers wide. Hips and knees are in alignment. You can always come onto fists to support your wrists. Shins and tops of the feet are pressing into the mat. Draw your belly button in so your navel, your core is engaged. And then extend your right toes back, right toes to the earth, right leg long. Press your heel away from you, feel the calf stretch. And then extend your left fingers forward, thumb up. Let your left pinky finger touch the earth. So toes and fingers are touching. And then inhale, lift left arm, right leg. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. See if you can keep it in line with the spine. Exhale, tap. Lift and tap. This time, lift, stay long in your bird dog. Exhale, draw elbow towards knee under the body. Inhale, slowly find length again. Exhale, draw and crunch. One more, inhale, find length. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, find length. And then 2 hands down, 2 knees down. Find cat-cow. Look to your navel. Exhale, round the spine. Tucking chin, tucking tailbone. Moving at the pace of your breath. One more round. And then come to neutral tabletop position. Extend the left leg long behind you, toes to the mat. Press your left heel away from you. Reach your right fingers forward, fingers to the earth, palm facing in. Inhale, lift, leg lift, right arm. Exhale, tap toes, tap finger. Inhale, lift, arm by ear, heel towards sky. 2 more, tap and lift. Move slow using your core, tap and lift. Find the length, reach further through your fingers, further through your toes, and then under the body, little crunch. Inhale, extend and crunch. Beautiful. 2 more. Tabletop, side cat-cow. So bump your hips to the right and gaze to the right, and then hips to the left. So hips move side to side, turn to look at your hips. 5 more breaths here. So we'll all meet in our first down dog. So you can organically add anything you want, rolling neck, torso, head around. Maybe full circles, hips towards heels. If you're taking the full circles with your hips back towards your heels, forward and around, go the other direction, feeling the weight shift in your fingertips. And then as you're ready, from tabletop, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, hips high. Walk the dog, bend left and right knee. And then slowly slow down your dog. Bend your knees deeply and bring your heels towards your hips. So you're like just hovering your shins off the earth. Inhale, slide all the way forward, plank, shoulders over wrists. Now bend the knees a lot again. Hover the shins and press back. Inhale, plank. 3 more times like that. Hips towards heels. Shins are hovering, knees are hovering. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale all the way back. Beautiful. Inhale, plank. Hold plank. Take a breath. Walk your toes together. Left hand is your base. Roll your heels to the left. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Stay here. First side plank. You can always come to your forearm or kickstand your foot. If you want to add on, lift your right toes and just crunch once. Elbow towards knee. Inhale, lengthen. Slowly watch your right hand plant. Plank pose. Toes together. Roll your heels to the right. Right hand is your base. Left hand to the sky. Stay here. Maybe hover your left toes. Maybe take one elbow to knee. Inhale, length again. Left hand comes all the way down. Plank pose. Everybody slowly lower to the belly. Take a breath here. Let it go. And then walk your arms like a T, as wide as you can. We're coming into can opener pose. Bend your right knee. You're going to roll all the way to the left side of the body. Left hip, left shoulder, left hand. Reach your right toes away from you to the left. Left ear can come to the mat. Right hand can stay long or bend and press into the mat. Feel the release of the shoulders. Big inhale. And then exhale, come back to your belly. Two long legs. Let's do the other side. Left knee bends, sole of the foot to the sky. Right body takes the weight. So roll to your right hip, right shoulder. Left foot stays bent and reaches to the right. Then come on back to center. Press yourself back into child's pose. Toes together, knees wide, hips to heels, forehead to the mat. From your child pose, let's all bend our elbows and press the palms above your head. Forehead can connect to the mat. Just feel the tricep stretch here. 2 slow breaths. Child pose is always available to you throughout the practice. One more inhale. Let it go. And take your time to get to downward facing dog. Hips high, heels back. From down dog, slowly lower your knees and come to standing on your knees. So shins are down. Inhale, arms up. Shoulders down the back. Exhale, hips towards heels, sweep the arms back like an airplane. And then inhale, rise, hips up, arms up. 2 more times like that. Exhale, hips down, arms back. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, 1 more, sweep back. Inhale, lift. This time, left arm under right. Give yourself a hug or eagle wrap the arms. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, elbows down, hips down. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time when you come up, stay here or take a big circle to the right. Torso circling, arms staying connected. And to the left. Come on back. Switch out the arms. It could just be a hug right on your left, holding onto your shoulders, or double wrap the arms. Inhale, lift heart, lift arms. Exhale, hips back, elbows in. Keep going. Use your breath. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. This time, come on up. Stay or take a circle with the arms and the torso. Go the other direction. Come on back. Plant the hands. Inhale, tabletop. Right leg long. Take some big circles with your right knee. And then switch legs, left side, big circles. Left knee down, downward facing dog. Look to your hands, walk, or if you feel warm, you can hop to a forward fold. Top of the mat, head heavy. Inhale, hop, lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise all the way, mountain pose, arms up. Press the palms together, pull them to your heart. Just close the eyes, take a breath here. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace the hands, punch like a fist down to open the chest. Then bend the knees, hinge forward fold with knees bent, keeping the hands as they are. Release the grip, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine again. Plant the hands, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Runner's lunge, hands stay framing the right foot. Option to lower the back knee, low lunge, or keep it lifted, pressing your left heel back, lifting the left thigh. Come to spider fingers. So instead of flat hands, lift onto your spider fingers. Almost no weight in your hands. Stay here or tap your shoulders and then tap the earth. Keep going. Tap the shoulders, tap the earth. Really draw the hips towards the midline. Legs are engaged. You got it. 2 more times. Tap the shoulders. And then everybody lower your back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Left hip forward, right hip back. Relax, shoulders down your back. Spread your fingers. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Open arm twist. Feel the space. Spread the fingers wide. Right hand down your back or down the left leg. Left arm up by your ear, exalted. Exhale, left hand plants, right hand to the sky. Easy twist. Roll the right shoulder open. Stay here or start to circle your right arm forward, big strokes. Warming up the shoulder joint. Maybe switch directions. And then pause. Left hand stays down. Walk your left toes, your left shin a little more to the left. Extend your right foot behind you. Press back, stacking the hips, stacking the shoulders. Side plank variation. Stay here or arm overhead. Exhale, 1 crunch, elbow towards knee, totally optional. Inhale, length. This time as you crunch, maybe you reach for your heel, reach for your foot, taking a bind. That's not accessible to you. You could always use a strap or a towel. Let's all release that. Come into plank pose. Press through the palms, lift the knees. Stay here or start to pedal. So right knee taps, left knee taps. Just like you're walking in place. Choose your own pace. Core is working. You got it. Slowly inhale. Slowly exhale, and then let's all lower both knees, chest and chin to the earth. Inhale for cobra, open the heart, open the collarbones. Exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Hips high, full breath here. Inhale, and let it go. Inhale, left leg high, step it between the hands, maybe inch it to help it get there. Low lunge or high lunge with the hands down, runner's lunge. From here, hover the fingers, tap the shoulders. Keep going, just tap the shoulders, tap the earth. Nice, you got it. 1 more time. And then everybody low lunge, make sure your right knee feels supported as you lower it down, arms up. Shoulders over hips, draw the ribcage in. Tuck the tailbone. Reach higher through your fingers, and then exhale, open up. Right arm forward, left arm back. Stay here or exalted, left hand to the back or your right leg, reach right arm up. Cartwheel, right hand down, spread the fingers, left hand to the sky. Twisting lunge, roll the left shoulder back. Stay here or big strokes with the left arm. And whenever you're ready, switch, go backwards. And then pause. Walk your right foot more to the right. Maybe your foot is off the mat. Left foot behind you. Variation of side plank. Left arm overhead. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Elbow to knee, maybe the bind. Left hand to your shin or your ankle. Kick your foot into your hand and hand into your foot. You don't have the bind, just breathe here, finding a little bit of a twist as you reach back. Exhale, left knee down, knees up, plank pose. Inhale here. Either knees, chest, chin, or your first chaturanga. Shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower to 90. Cobra or up dog. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Downward facing dog. From down dog, look to your hands. Walk, or if you feel ready, bend the knees. Hop quietly, lightly, top of mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Toes together. Bend your knees deeply, lift your heels, and bring your hips to your heels. So you're like in a little squat. Nice, just crouching down. And then heels down, straighten the legs, forward fold. 2 more just like that. Little squat, hips up, or hips down, heels up. And then hips rise, straighten the legs. 1 more, little squat. You're standing on your toes, beautiful. And forward fold. This time, left foot is your base. Inhale, right leg rises. One-legged mountain. Find your balance. Exhale, palms press, come into chair pose. Bend the knees. Come back to one-legged mountain, arms up. Again, sink down, chair pose, palms press at heart center. Inhale, rise up. This time, press the palms, wrap your right leg over the left, eagle legs, but keep the arms as they are. Inhale, an eagle. Exhale, rise up to one-legged mountain. Now we're gonna add on. We're coming into a little curtsy lunge is what it's called. So right foot behind the left, off the mat. Step it back, step it wide, palms press, bend both knees. Nice, you got it. Press off your left foot, inhale, one-legged mountain. Now we're gonna do that same pattern. Right leg over left, eagle the legs, hands at heart, sink low. Inhale, one-legged mountain to transition. And curtsy lunge, back off the mat, bend the knees, hands at heart. Stay in your curtsy lunge this time. And pulse, a little lower, you got it. 3, 2, 1, everybody straighten both legs. Inhale, arms up. Keep your right arm lifted, left hand down the back or down your right leg. And then step your right foot behind the left. Line up the heels, the toes, and fold forward. Walk your hands to the right. Deepen the forward fold. The head be heavy, let the neck relax. And then step into regular forward fold, feet about shoulder width distance apart. Bend the knees, grab onto opposite elbows, ragdoll pose. Sway the hips, pedal the knees. 1 more big breath here. Let it go. Inhale, half lift. Plant the hands. Option to take a vinyasa between sides. Option to just skip the vinyasas and meet in a down dog as you feel ready. Take your time moving with your breath. Inhale and down dog. Exhale, let it go. Look to hands, bend the knees. Walk or on your exhale, gently land, forward fold. Half lift, long spine. Release. Toes together. Sink down, lift the heels, little squat. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten the legs. Just 1 more time. Sink down, squat. Inhale, straighten the legs. This time, right foot is your base. Come to one-legged mountain. Left knee rises, arms up. Chair pose, palms press. Left foot meets the right. Beautiful. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee rises. Gain your balance. Sink down, chair pose. Inhale, arms up, left knee lifts. This time, cross left leg over right as you sit the hips down. Hands at heart center, so just eagle in the legs. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Step your left foot behind the right, step it back. curtsy lunge. Beautiful. Inhale, rise all the way up. One-legged mountain, and then eagle legs, hands at heart. You really press your palms together to help you find some stability. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Curtsy lunge again, step back. Bend the knees. Stay here and just pulse, get a little lower, both knees bent. Straighten both legs, beautiful. Inhale, arms up. Right hand down the back or down the left leg, left hand to the sky. Feel the space, grow long. Left foot steps behind the right, forward fold. Line up the toes and the heels as best you can, and then walk your hands to the left for the IT band stretch. Head can be heavy. Crown of the head reaching for the earth. One more inhale here. And then step left foot out, parallel the feet. Take a half lift to reset the spine. Plant the hands, step back. Option to travel through Vinyasa. We all meet in down dog. From down dog, right leg high, bend the knee, open up the hips, scorpion the dog, heel towards glute, maybe roll the ankle. Maybe open up the whole hip by moving the knee around. And then as you're ready, re-extend right leg long and lower it next to the left. Let's do the left side. Left heel lifts, bend the knee, open it up, stack the hips. Keep squaring the shoulders, pressing evenly through left and right palm. Maybe roll the knee, the ankle. And then left foot comes down. Right leg lifts, step all the way through, warrior two. Left heel down, open up, take up space. Right knee over ankle. Press out of the left, outside edge of left foot. Relax the shoulders down your back. Reverse, left hand down the back, reach right arm up. Inhale, back to warrior two. Now you can choose to stay in warrior two or stay in reverse, or with each breath, exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. All these choices, you could also lift your right heel the whole time, or lower and lift it as you move. One more time if you're moving. And then let's all come into star pose. Straighten the legs, arms up, heels in, toes out. I'm gonna turn to face you. Star pose, take up space, spread the fingers. Sink down, goddess, palms press. Knees back. Inhale, arms up. And then imagine you're clapping, but don't touch your hands. Just arms open and close. You can imagine you're at a concert. Maybe if you have some music, you can do it to the beat. Add your own flair. You got it. One more. And then straighten the legs, hands to hips, parallel the feet. Wide leg forward fold. Fold forward and walk your hands forward like down dog in your hands. Shift the weight out of your heels more into your toes. Relax the head, the face, the tongue. One more breath. And then crawl your hands back under your chest. Inhale for a half lift. Bend your right knee to the right, little side lunge. Come back to center. Left knee bends, little side lunge. And then turn to frame the left foot top of the mat. Option for a vinyasa or just meet up in down dog. Can always take a child's pose. You have the second side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Step it forward, warrior two. Spin the right heel down, open wide. Maybe take a wider stance. Bend your left knee deeper, but track it over your ankle. Shoulders over hips, spread the fingers. One more inhale in warrior two. Exhale, reverse, up and back. Feel the space in your side body. Inhale, warrior two. Now you can choose to just stay in one pose or exhale, reverse. Inhale, come on back. Option to lift your heel. Okay, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Straighten the legs, heels and toes out. Sink down, goddess squat, hands to heart. All right, this time, release your arms, shake them out. Bring your right hand and press down in front of you, and then left hand in front. Right hand behind the right thigh, left hand behind the left thigh. Really imagine you're pressing something. Let's do it again. Right hand forward, right hand back, left hand back. Let's start with the left hand. Forward with the left, forward with the right, back with the left, back with the right. Now, both hands, right hand forward, left hand back. Switch sides, twist your torso, left hand forward, right hand back. Go ahead, have some fun, make your own pattern, whatever you want. You have 2 more breaths. Add on however you wish. And then let it go, straighten the legs, nice work. Parallel the feet and fold forward. This time we're gonna take a twist. Left hand stays down, right hand to the sky. If you want to deepen the stretch, walk your left hand towards the right foot, or maybe even hold on to right ankle. And then hands under the chest, right hand down, left hand up, switch sides. Really roll the left shoulder open, maybe walk your right hand to the left. Come on back to center. Everybody take a half lift, turn to the top of the mat, and take your vinyasa, your flow, knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, child's pose, or straight to downward facing dog. From down dog, right leg rises. Step forward, runner's lunge. Hands frame the foot. Stay strong here, tap the shoulders and tap the floor. We've done this before, you got it, totally optional. 2 more, tap. Inhale, high lunge, left knee is lifted, arms up, reach tall. Shoulders over hips, and then exhale, sweep the arms back, airplane arms, torso forward, power lunge. Interlace the hands behind you, find a grip and punch away. Totally optional to stay right here. Or we're moving into warrior 3. Keep the hands as they are. Right leg takes all the weight, left leg lifts. Keep squaring the hips. Option to release the grip of the hands, maybe hands at heart center, maybe hands alongside the ears. 1 more breath. Everybody come to one-legged mountain, left knee is lifted. Beautiful transition. Figure 4, cross left ankle over right thigh and sink down. Hips down, press the palms together at your heart to broaden the shoulders, or to squeeze the shoulders together and broaden the chest. 1 more inhale. Exhale, mountain pose, left foot down, right hand, and left hand to the sky. Interlace the hands, flip them to the sky. Side body stretch to the right. Inhale, back to center. Side body stretch to the left. Feel the length in the right side body, both feet pressing into the mat. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift, reset the spine. Step back, option to flow between sides or just press downward facing dog. From down dog, left leg lifts. Step it forward. Runner's lunge, drive your left hip in. Tap the shoulders, tap the earth. Keep going. And slow it down. 1 more time, tap And then rise up, high crescent lunge. Shoulders over hips, draw the belly button in. Exhale, airplane arms, hands back, palms down. Interlace the hands, maybe switch the grip. Punch away from you, stay right here, or launch into warrior three, balancing on your left leg. Dial your right toes to the earth, lift your right heel higher. Any arm variation, you can release that grip. One more breath. One-legged mountain, left foot is still the base, right, left ankle working. And then right foot over left, sink the hips down, palms to heart center. Figure four. See if you can lift your chest a little more, sink a little lower in the lunge. And then step into mountain pose, arms up. This time interlace the hands, flip them to the sky. Side body stretch to the right, and then complete the full circle all the way up and over. And let's do that to the left. Side body stretch left, and then a big sweeping circle, whole torso. Release the grip, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, let it go. Step to plank. Hips high, downward facing dog. We have one more standing balancing sequence. You got this. From down dog, walk your hands to the back of the mat. Forward fold at the back of the mat. Walk the toes together. Little crouch, so hips down, heels up. You're on your toes. The back of the mat. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the hips. Two more, crouch down, heart up. Exhale, crown of the head down, heels down. One more. Heels down. Stand all the way up. Mountain pose at the back of the mat. Right knee lifts. Step forward, maybe about halfway, not quite halfway. Bend both knees, sweep your hands back like airplane, and lift your heels. You're balancing. Beautiful. Heels down, straighten the legs, arms up. Find the length. Again, bend the knees, lift the heels, sweep the arms back. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. One more time like that. Bend the knees. Hover on your toes. Then lower your front heel. Lift your left knee and eagle wrap the legs. Left over right. Eagle wrap the arms. Left under right. Hug or full eagle. Squeeze everything together. Find a drishti, a focus point, so you can find your balance better. Squeeze it all. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the elbows. One more inhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms up. Beautiful. Left hand to left foot. Find a quad stretch. So line up the thighs. Reach your right hand to the sky. Either stay right here or move into dancer. Kick your foot into your hand into your foot. And that action will bring your torso down. Don't think about what this should look like. Notice how this feels. Reach your right arm forward. Last balancing pose, half moon. Release the grip. Right hand to a block or the earth. Left heel reaches behind you. Stack shoulders. Roll left hip open. Spread through your left fingers, or left hand can be on left hip. One more inhale. And we all meet in a forward fold. Close the eyes. Forward fold of choice. Bend the knees, hands to the nape of the neck. Hands interlaced behind you. Let it go. Half lift, long spine. Step into plank. Option to take your vinyasa or press right back to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank again. And start to pedal the knees like you're walking in place. You got it. Just here for one more breath. Straighten the legs, lower both knees down. Lower the forearms down. child's pose. Bend the elbows, palms press overhead. And then forearms back down, lift the chest, bring your hips over your heels, and start to just take some gentle cat-cow with the forearms down. You might not find a lot of movement here. Just one more round of cat-cow from your forearms. And then press up to your palms and take some cat-cow. Notice the range of motion here. One more time. Down dog. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Forward fold at the back. Toes together. Sink down, little crouch. Straighten the legs, hips up, heels down. Just one more. Crouch down, hips to heels. Inhale, forward fold. Rise all the way up. Mountain pose the back of the mat. This time, left knee lifts. Step it forward. Part way onto your mat. Bend the knees, sweep the hands back. Lift the heels, balancing on the toes. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the arms. Two more like that. Exhale, airplane arms, bend the knees. Heels down, arms up. One more, sweep the hands back, bend both knees. Left heel lowers, right foot sweeps, right leg sweeps up and over, eagle wrap. You could always have a little kickstand with your toes touching the earth. Right hand under left, hug or eagle wrap the arms. Full eagle for 3 slow breaths. Squeeze the limbs together. Lift the elbows higher. Lift the chest. Get lower in your lower body. One more inhale. Unravel, arms up, right knee lifted. And then come into the quad stretch, right hand to right foot. Draw the knees together, thighs together. Stand taller in your torso. Roll the shoulders down your back. Left arm up by ear. Stay in the quad stretch or go a little deeper for dancer pose. From dancer, we transition to half moon. Open up the hips. Maybe bring your left hand to a block, right hand to the hip, or right hand to the sky, left hand to hover. If you have a wall, a great place to practice half moon. Keep imagining you're pressing against a wall with your right fingers, spreading them wide. Reach your right heel further back. Forward fold, let everything go. Maybe pedal out the knees. Maybe interlace the hands for ragdoll. Let the head be heavy. Take some audible exhales in through the nose and side out. One more. And then everybody take a half lift, long spine. Plant the hands, step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Right foot steps outside of right hand, coming into lizard. Left knee comes down. And then fold forward, maybe using a block or a pillow or coming onto your forearms. You can stay right here, or you can add the quad stretch, coming onto your palms, bending your left knee, reach back. If you don't have the grip, just reach. If you have a scarf or something, you can always use that. You do have the quad stretch, very gently release it. Everybody hips towards heels, half split. So right heel to the earth, right toes to the sky. Hands are framing the right foot, so it's a little bit of an angled half splits. Option to move into a more full splits if you want to slide your leg forward, right leg forward, left leg back, depending on the space in your hamstrings. Be gentle with your body. 2 more breaths in half splits. And then flatten your right foot to the earth again. Heel toe right foot across the mat to come into half pigeon. So right knee comes down. Lift the chest, make sure left leg is straight, and then begin to fold into sleeping pigeon. Again, you could use a block or a blanket underneath you or come onto the forearms. You could always take figure 4 on the back if pigeon is not working for your body. One more breath. And then everybody rise up out of pigeon. Stay where you are. Let your right hip come to the earth. Bend your left knee and bring it all the way around. Plant the sole of left foot outside of right thigh. Lift the chest and begin to twist to your left. Spinal twist. Right arm can hook around the left thigh. You could stay here or right hand to outside edge of left foot or left calf and begin to straighten the right leg if your hamstrings want that extra stretch. Could also have a bent knee here. One more breath. And then let the left leg go back behind you. Plant the hands. Option to take a vinyasa or come into your final down dog. Last vinyasa of practice. Final down dog before we take the second side. When you reach down dog, left leg lifts. Step it into lizard. Left foot outside of left hand. Right knee comes down. Lower yourself to the mat. Follow the breath in the nose, out the mouth. You can stay in lizard pose or press into your palms and take the quad stretch. Left hand reaches back, right knee bends. Maybe finding a bind. Again, if you do have a strap or a towel, that can help you reach. One more breath. Gently release the bind. Heel toe your left foot across the mat, moving into pigeon. Your shin does not have to be parallel with the top of the mat. It could be at a deep angle. Lift the chest and then fold forward. Option for figure 4 on the back. Start to press up out of pigeon. Let your left hip come all the way down. Right knee bends. Bring it all the way forward. Plant the sole of the right foot outside left thigh. Hands to your right knee. Lift the chest and then twist to your right. Deep spinal twist, bringing out the spine. Maybe you grab with your left hand the outside edge of right foot or ankle and start to straighten the foot forward. One more breath. And then release. Let the legs come out in front of you and roll all the way onto your back. We have one back bend, butterfly, happy baby, and we're on to Shavasana. So knees bent, soles of the feet to the earth, fingertips tickle the heels, lift the hips, bridge pose, or if you want to move into wheel pose, Choose one back bend and stay for 8 breaths. For wheel, hands by the ears, lift to crown of head, and then lift all the way up. Wherever you are, keep lifting the thighs higher, squeezing them towards each other. One more breath. Slowly as you can, exit the posture, one vertebra at a time, rolling down. Soles of the feet together, knees wide, hand to belly, hand to heart, butterfly pose. Close the eyes. And then draw your legs up. Bring your hands to your feet. Butterfly with the legs in the air. Soles of the feet still pressed. And then release the grip for a happy baby. Maybe rocking on your sacrum side to side. Maybe fluttering the lips or taking a big Any last audible breaths? Any last movement that your body is craving before we find stillness together? When you're ready, move into Shavasana. Maybe give yourself a hug and then take up space. Hands wide, palms up to receive, or hand to belly, hand to heart to connect. Close the eyes, grabbing whatever clothes and props you need to get comfortable for a few minutes of stillness. Complete rest. I'll guide you out when it's time. Before moving the body, begin to lengthen the breath. Returning to your inhales and exhales. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And as you feel ready, find small movements in the body. If you have time, stay in Shavasana for longer. If you're ready to continue the day, feeling fingers and toes, ankles and wrists, and eventually pulling the knees to chest to give yourself a big, loving hug. And then rolling and pausing in the fetal position. Just noticing how you feel right now. The Dalai Lama says, love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. So come to a comfortable seat. And let's take a final breath together. Hands to heart center if that resonates for you. Roll the shoulders back, sit tall. Exhale, let everything out. And then inhale deep and full. And let it go. Maybe bow to seal your practice. Thank yourself for showing up. Thank you all for practicing with me. Love to see you all.